Hello everyone, Mark here, Marx Max Muscle, and we are looking at Gunter Schlierkamp and Ronnie Coleman at the 2002 Mr. Olympia event. A lot of people still to this very day claim that Gunter was far better than Ronnie and was robbed of a first place position here. He didn't even come close. He placed 5th, I do believe. And in my opinion, I did judge it, and I do think that Gunter definitely deserved a higher place than 5th, and he probably was better than Ronnie Coleman. But anyway, fast forward a few months after the Olympia, and Gunter Schlierkamp was in a position where he was 1st and 2nd with Ronnie Coleman, and they called his name. It was the 2002 Show of Strength, and Ronnie Coleman, a current Mr. Olympia champion, lost in an event. He didn't lose his Olympia title, of course, but my soul. So it seems to me that Ronnie Coleman must have really dropped the ball at the Show of Strength, right? But in actuality, I think he was punished. The judges were punishing him for his poor placing or his poor version that he brought to the 2002 Olympia. And I don't think there was anything wrong with him here at the 2002 Show of Strength. And I think this comparison will definitely prove that point. And right from the get-go, guys, look at this front relaxed position. He looks not only bigger and fuller in the legs, the upper body, but look, his midsection appears to be more separated. The muscles, his waistline seems to be smaller altogether. This is a completely better version. Now, this is just a front relaxed position. You can't judge a bodybuilding contest on that alone. But still, guys, just right out of the chute, this is definitely a telling tale, and I definitely believe the IFBB was letting Ronnie know that, yes, you can lose. Turn around, and this is a situation where I do believe I made the Olympia version maybe a little bit too large because he's spreading eagle. He'd be a lot shorter, would he not? I made him slightly shorter. But aside from that, guys, his conditioning is right there with the Olympia version here at the Show of Strength, if not better. Look at the muscle separation in his back, even the lower back, tight as a drum, for sure. It's a clearer picture for the Olympia. So his glutes might appear to be a little bit better, but as we go on this competition, the other back shots, we'll see that I think his conditioning and his size altogether better. But let's go through the mandatory poses and this front double by. He is fuller, I think. The arms, the lats at the Show of Strength. But his waistline in this picture here appears to be better for the Olympia. Of course, the camera angle you can definitely see is tilted thusly. You can pretty much see the top of his head at the Show of Strength, and it's tilted way down at the Olympia, so duly noted as this picture. Go on to a different one here, and the lighting's always going to be better at the Olympia, for sure. His legs look good in both. His conditioning looks pretty similar here. His lats are better, bigger and better at the Show of Strength, as well as his arms, I do believe. Not the best version of Ronnie, neither one, but still, guys, if he's losing at the Show of Strength, why didn't he lose at the Olympia? Now, the front lat spread, duly noted again. The camera angle is tilted thusly, but don't worry, we definitely have a couple other good comparisons for sure. But you look at the midsections, you look at the legs, and from what you can see, the lat, and it's a very similar version. And I wouldn't say that any version is better than the other so far, just judging by the front relaxed, of course, the Show of Strength. Here is a side chest development, and the camera angles are tilted so thusly that you can't really tell, but make a good hypothesis. Look at the lag separation for the Show of Strength, pretty darn good. Conditioning seems to be very similar. Now, this one here is, the camera angle is about the same. And you look at the midsections, guys, you look at the chest. I'm leaning towards Show of Strength. He looks like his conditioning is just as good. His midsection appears to be tighter. Maybe not from the front double by, the first picture that I showed, but other than that, he appears to be an altogether better version. So this is definitely a situation, guys, where he was punished, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. There's more poses to go, like this one, side tricep. Lighting, of course, is better. For the Olympia, you can see more striations in his tricep, but take a really good look at the show of strength. His tricep looks pretty darn good. And his chest development. You see that? Even in the far pec? He appears to be just fizzled away. He had no carbs in him. I don't know what happened. At the Olympia, maybe he didn't drink any water. You need a little bit of water in you, I think. I don't know. But anyway, guys, he looks like he is just as conditioned, maybe bigger. But, like I said, duly noted are a lot of the poses, but a lot of them point towards show of strength. Here is the first of the two back poses. And guys, his traps, look at his lats, at the show of strength. Of course, the lighting hurts the glutes, but from what you can see, those glutes are very diced and peeled, as Sean Roden would say. But the lats, guys, are bigger, tighter, better. I'm going out on a limb, guys. I'm saying that the show of strength is a better version. Here is a different angle, I guess, or a different point of view for the rear lat spreads. And he does have a wider lat spread, guys. And the traps are bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at a situation where the judges, not so much a punishment maybe, but they were rewarding Gunter Schlierkamp because they felt that, well, they reviewed the pictures and they thought, geez, Gunter was ripped off here. He was probably better than Ronnie. Well, let's just give him the victory at the show of strength. That'll take care of everything. But guys, Ronnie looked better here at the show of strength. Why punish him then? He actually improved. The rear double bicep, this is an eye-opener. And for those of you who are arguing the conditioning was better for the Olympia, this is one of the few clearer pictures of the show of strength. Take a look at those hamstrings. Loose hamstrings. Not in my repertoire of what I would say or how you're going to describe this show of strength version. And he looks bigger too. Guys, this is a better conditioned, bigger version. He was definitely punished. Gunter Schlierkamp was rewarded. The judges, something fishy going on here. The ab and thigh, a little bit unfair. I do believe the Olympia version, he's exhaling or inhaling, whatever, what have you. But his stomach protrudes. And you can see that. So the show of strength definitely winning this one. But there was other pictures, straightforward pictures of the ab and thigh from the Olympia. And he did look good. But there was no straightforward ones for the show of strength. So, hey, this is just another case for the show of strength. He's better. They're the most musculars, duly noted as well. This is not exactly the same angle. He's kind of hitting the same pose, but he's starting to bend down for the show of strength. But man, he's showing some leg size. It's just an advantage, I do believe, as we got into this comparison, as we went through the poses. I was definitely leaning towards show of strength, but here at the final pose, there is the crab position, I guess, and he's about to hit the strike for the show of strength, and he just looks, I don't know, he doesn't look good. He loses his sting, his chest is flat for the Olympia, his stomach looks a little bit bigger, he just looks fuller, if not as good condition, if not better for the show of strength. Ladies and gentlemen, he was ripped off. Or, more importantly, Gunter Schlierkamp was rewarded. But anyway, guys, 2002 show of strength, just for the record, was better than the 2002 Olympia version of Ronnie King Coleman. Hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. Hit thumbs up and follow me on Instagram as well. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Have a great day.